Now to this week's Back to Work segment. Finding a job, it's not just about polishing up your resume, it's also about having a positive mindset.
It is indeed. So joining us now to talk about that is career and energy coach Neha O'Rourke. Thank you so much for joining us, Neha.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, let's start right off with some tips for anyone changing their mindset in this job hunt.
Absolutely. Let's start out with understanding that life is about the journey, not the destination. And as cliche as that sounds, it's really about understanding that these moments somewhere in between, you're learning, you're growing and expanding. So rather than focusing on, what job am I going to get, lean into your growth right now. Think about a time where you've navigated adversity and challenge, and what did you learn from that? What helped you in that? And how can you apply that into your job search right now?
So yeah, go ahead.
The second one is investing in yourself. And this is really important because if you think about it, you are your longest commitment and the thing that's going to be with you forever. So investing in yourself could look like engaging a coach, learning how to grow in that way. But not for everyone can you have that monetary investment. So think about investing in yourself. It could also be investing time, investing energy into understanding your goals, understanding your boundaries, and pouring into your well-being. Because at the end of the day, if you're not investing in yourself, why should companies invest in you, right? So the way you treat yourself is the way other people should treat you.
That's very true. You were alluding to fear-based thoughts. Can you explain a bit more about what that is and how we can overcome it?
Yeah, great question. So fear-based thoughts are exactly what they sound like. They're based on fear, and they're really limiting for us. So some of the fear-based thoughts that I'm hearing right now as it relates to the job landscape is, I'm not going to be able to find a job in this economy, which is so understandable because all of the things going on right now. But what we need to remember, and which is so important in fear-based thinking, is perspective and abundance. Change inherently means that while something's going away, new things are coming, and we're seeing that in the job landscape. Fun fact, your favorite companies were actually founded in recessions. Think Netflix, think Microsoft, Airbnb, the list goes on and on, but there is opportunity to be had. So right now we're seeing that in grocery, in tech, in wellness, in personal services, the list goes on and on again. So how can you look for that opportunity? The LinkedIn Pulse is a great resource. A good old Google search is a great resource. And also just asking yourself, hey, where can I find the opportunity? What skill sets do I have that are transferable? Really leaning into that. So that would be a main one, I would say.
You really have to have a positive attitude. Forget being the defeatist type, because if you don't do that, like you say, think about yourself, pump yourself up pretty much.
Absolutely, because guess what? The three things that you can control in life are your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. So how are you being your best ally right now?
But for folks who are worried about paying bills and worried about getting a job and worried about the kids and worried about their marriage and worried about their house and all that stuff, it sounds a bit like you're kind of saying, well, fake it till you make it in terms of the attitude.
Yeah, no, and it's so understandable. The key thing here is recognizing that, yeah, this is hard. This is not an easy thing to go through, and we're not trying to gloss over that at all. In fact, it's about acknowledging that and saying, this is really hard, so how can I help myself in this situation? And it's leaning on support systems, having those people, having these conversations, and saying, and also, how can I be my best ally?
All right, Neha O'Rourke, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be safe, be well.
You too.
If you're one of the many looking for work, you can search for hundreds of jobs at WGNTV.com/jobs. There are new opportunities posted every day.